Hi, my name's Georgina. I work for Holy Grail Games, and this is Titan. This is a 2 to 4 player heavy Euro game about mining for resources on Saturn's largest moon. So players are going to be playing as a freelancer in their spaceship, so that's represented by this board here. Of course, all of this is a prototype, so this is not finalized artwork or finalized objects, but the board is going to be this size, and it will be in 3D like this. So what players are going to be aiming to do is they're going to start from their starting base here, and then they are going to be placing buildings on the map at the start of each round of the game, and then using these small pipes to hook them into a network. Each time you add a new building into your network, it activates and you gain a resource of the color of that building. If you have several buildings of that same color within your network, they'll all activate at once, and it will create a sort of chain reaction. You can also build downwards towards the center of the crater. Once you hit the center of the crater, you can start extracting the white resources from the middle, which are the most valuable. So players will compete over 5 or 6 rounds to get as many resources as they possibly can. And at the end of the game, the player that has the most victory points wins. The cards are objectives, so all that the players will have 3. The aim is that the first person to get the objective gets 10 points, and then the other players can jump in and try and get 2nd and 3rd place as well. The interesting thing is that objectives are not necessarily personal. Any player can get 1st place on any objective. So they're worth a lot of points, but they take a lot of work during the game. So it's a real strategic choice to try and fulfill them.
So these are the buildings, right?
These are the buildings. They represent the 5, well, there are actually 6 resources in the game. So the white resources are the most valuable. And then there are yellow resources that let you purchase buildings. Blue water is to fulfill orders. So that is for gaining victory points during the game. Black is hydrocarbons, which is worth victory points at the end of the game. Green is to clean pollution. One of the problems of the game is that as you dig further into the crater, you're going to be gaining pollution into your ship's hold. You don't want it to be there, so you're going to need to activate green buildings to clean it away. And then you have red. Now red is interesting because that allows you to control these little drones here, so these small arrow-shaped meeples. You can move them around the board and carry cargo back and forth, but you can also use them to destroy other players' pipes. And your own if you want to.
This is your spaceship.
And this is a small shuttle, so basically at the start of each round what you're doing is when you place a building, you gain the resources that are present on that building. So in this case it would be 2 red cubes, and then the remaining spaces in the shuttle are going to be taken up by pipes. So basically this small shuttle determines what my actions are going to be for this round.
Delivery.
Yeah. So each player has a different one. They look quite cool. We're going to be.
Tell me, what can we expect on the Kickstarter? When is the Kickstarter?
The Kickstarter is in June, July next year.
Okay.
And we are going to be, well, obviously this will be a fully finished prototype by that stage. What you can expect is fully upgradable parts. So we are hoping to do all of the buildings in molded plastic. All of the components will be individually designed and custom molded for this. There won't be any sort of stock components. So we're hoping to make it, I mean, it's a great game. It's a great game. I'm biased, but it's a great game. The board is a plus. And what we're going to be trying to offer to everybody who backs us on Kickstarter is a really amazing object to also have in your home. So we want it to look good and play well as well.